Okay, on the subject of um, class, a minority and a majority. Um, it's on Earth. It's built on shaky ground. We'll just go on Earth dynamics. But you can create your own, right? You can create a world where Vietnamese was the top. You can create a world where Cambodia, Laos, Thailand was the top, and other races are minorities. So it really we're limited to Earth. That's all it is. We don't have other reference points. That's all. So let's stick to Earth, right? Let's just stick with what we got, right? The number one. Let's just stick with the number one. Then we count on up. Do I consider myself a minority? Yes and no. Yes, considering Earth on Earth's concept, you want to work with it. You don't want to just reject it. Like, just work with it. Like, oh, in your world, I would be a minority. Interesting. So, yes and no. Yes, in on Earth, I am considered a minority. Being Vietnamese, being Asian American, it's an oxymoron because America is a superpower. You should not be considered a minority. It should be only third world countries that are minorities based on Earth's description of minority. It's the person who has the most technology is the majority. So, correcting it, being Asian American, the American part makes me not a minority anymore. So it just needs reworking, which is fun, right? It's fun to do, to rework it. So, um, no, I'm not a minority because I'm an American, but I have an Asian part that Westerners, Western history, Western world history considers minority. So half and half. So being born Asian, Vietnamese, that's the minority part. But I'm born in America, and that's the majority part. So I'm half and half. You can say I'm mixed. Um, in my theoretical art description, or just me being me, no, I don't see myself as a minority. Um, why I think that way, I don't know. I think a lot of people think that way. They're like, no, I don't see myself as a minority. Based on the description, yes, but I don't view myself as a minority. Um, mm, where did I base it on? I don't know. I've always been self confident. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's like if you're born rich, why would you call yourself poor? Right? If you're confident in yourself, why would you ever consider yourself a minority? I'm confident in myself, right? So I never consider myself a minority. I just play my role. I don't even play the role well, as a lot of people can see. If you watch my videos, I don't even play that well. You don't play the minority well. You play the American well. But no, I see Vietnamese as because there was a time when Italians were minorities, and now they're considered majorities. Um, and African culture used to be a minority culture. Now it's the majority culture. You see rap music, and you see the dances they have. Everyone's copying their culture, so it's become the majority. So I think it's really based on technology. If you advance your technology, you become the majority. But on Vietnamese, I always saw myself as, even though in my family we talk down on the minority part, like we talk down on it. I mean we don't do it to hurt people. It's just like, get over it. Get over your skin color, and I'm African or I'm Italian. Get over it. Be something more. That's what we mean. We don't mean it to be racist. We mean get over it. Get over your t-shirt. You're more than that. But I always consider myself as high class, based on my looks, my voice, how well mannered I am. Education. Everyone gets educated. That's not a. That's not um, a measure of being a minority or majority, because everyone gets education. So I always consider myself and other people. I look at a homeless person and I look at someone who's equal to me. I don't look down on them. They just chose a different life path. That's all. I see everyone as equal value, if not less for me. Right? I always see myself as less than others because there's a lot to learn from other people. But with that said, you're born rich, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Even if you don't understand it, you're born rich. African, Italian, Jewish. You just don't understand it, but you're born rich. Vietnamese, Cambodian, Laos, Thailand. You're born rich. You just don't understand it yet. So I don't like it growing up, being so rich. I see how people look at me. I see how people's ears perk up when they listen to my voice. I notice. I don't like it. And I know what it means. It means you have high value. So I don't say I don't like it as in I don't like it. I don't understand it. Therefore, I don't like it. But I know I'm rich. I got good looks. I got a good voice. I got a really good voice. I have good manners to back it up. That's rich. Not education and what you learn. It's how you treat people. And it makes your life worth more when you treat people well. So you get even richer. So no matter what I do, I keep getting rich and I don't like it. So I mess around. I be a kid. I don't focus on my wealth. in my art, I do bring up the advancement of Vietnamese. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I was getting to it. But it's not just Vietnamese, it's all cultures. So it'll eliminate minorities. It's just one human race. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I always saw myself as rich. I just don't tell people. It's just not. It's just not worth flaunting. Because I'd rather get to know people than flaunt. Right? If you're always flaunting, you never get to know anyone. All you see is this hand, your hand in front of your face. So if you're flaunting, you use up energy flaunting when you could have used that energy to get to know someone. So I'd rather use my time and energy to get to know someone. I know what I am. I see it all the time. I hear my own voice. I get it. Right? People like, we like hearing you speak, man. You're flawless. I hear it all the time. Right? Girls probably hear it all the time too. So I know what I am. I'm up there with the supermodels. I'm up there with the highest class. I know what I am. So I don't flaunt it. There's no need. It's already there. It's me wearing it. It's me using the voice. I can't get away from it. I don't care if I change bodies. I still can't get away from it. So it's just something I have to live with. A lot of Earth kids don't understand it. They think Minh just talks nice. But their understanding of life is like down here. And when I speak, it's way up here. You have to understand that. The amount that you're understanding, comprehending. Minh speaks nice. The amount that you understand is way down here. You don't comprehend everything I talk about. All right. I'm a lot richer than you think. But everyone's culture is rich. Do I think me more so? Honestly, yeah. Even with my string siblings, I feel like even if I have that 1% more than them, or different, not more, but different, which is what it is, right? It's the 1% different from everyone. It makes you rich. It makes you really rich. But I do believe my string is a lot different than everyone else's. Everyone else is down here, and I'm way up here. Even to my own siblings, which is, my siblings are like up here too. So my string siblings would be up here, and everyone is still down here. And then compared to me, they would be down here and I would be up here. So there's a next level. So it's not a problem. I don't know where people get like intelligence is a problem. It's a problem to solve. That's all. It's not a problem. It's just a puzzle. It's something fun to think about. But I'm like any other kid. Like, I mess around, I play around. There's a lot I don't know, things like that. But I don't know if it's because of my intelligence or I'm just born well-mannered. I don't know which influences which. Because you can be so well-mannered that it boosts your intelligence. Or you can be so intelligent that it boosts your good nature. I don't know. But yeah, if you think you know what I'm saying, you don't. All right, you need to get that into your head. Don't go, oh, Min talks nice again. What you understand will take you 1 trillion years to understand. I can promise you that. And by the time you understand 2021, I will be 1 trillion years ahead of you. On to something else. That's just how it is. So don't think you'll ever catch up to me. I hear a lot of string siblings like, yeah, you'll never catch up to us. It's very true. Don't try. There's a reason for it. Don't try. Everyone has their own lives. Don't try to catch up. That's where you lose yourself. All you do is try to figure out who you are and your wealth. All right, don't focus on Min and look at Min talking nice again. Who cares? That's his homework. You do yours. Don't focus on Min's homework. It doesn't matter. Everyone has their pile of homework. Do yours. That's how you help the world. Don't get caught up in popularity. Oh, Min's talking nice again. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares if Min's rich? Who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the world. It doesn't affect you. What other people do does not affect you. What you do affects you. The choices you make, it affects you. Focus on that. Don't focus on other people and their problems and their homework. Don't focus on that. Focus on you making good choices for you. That's it. It's that simple. So I don't like when people are like, oh my gosh, Justin Bieber, oh, he looks like he needs a hug. Who cares? I'll just push that dude. Not my problem. He doesn't affect my life. So a lot of kids, they're young. They're into celebrityism, popularity. It's just family. That's all there is. You fight with your family, you have fun with your family, whatever it is, it's still just family. Earth is not real. Celebrityism, popularity, the earth experiment is not real.